What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Early Bird Gets the Worm Morning Show with me, your host, Mr. Work. What's up with y'all? Today is Friday, April the 25th, and the time is 7:12 a.m. Right now, we're starting our ride off on 5th in between Indiana and Allegheny. I'm about to go check out OG Law. He almost done the work he was doing in the pink plate. So we gonna go there and we gonna change. We gonna get off the Early Bird Gets the Worm Morning Show, and then we gonna go straight into Mr. Andrew this morning. Good morning. And we go, nice guy, good morning. And we gonna go straight into OG Law Unchained. So when we get to our destination, we're going to get off this live, which is the Early Bird Gets the Worm Morning Show. And we're going to switch over. We're going to go to start another live, which is OG Law Unchained. I'm going to put something behind it. OG Law Unchained, whatever he doing. Finishing up the pink plate project or something like that. So for anybody that don't know about my OG Law series, that's a series that I started. Basically, it's about the daily operations or the life of my man OG Law. All the different things he do. So I'm calling the series, or he named it, OG Law Unchained. OG Law been in a lot of different stuff. He do a lot of stuff. He an actor, a writer. He cut hair. He rap. He sing. He do construction, like fantasy construction. Like if you want your house done right, you want a nice design. Not the outside. Well, he'll do something to the outside too, but I'm talking about like carpentry work. OG. You want your hair cut? I'm talking about sharp. OG. Yeah, OG does his thing. Okay, C1, good morning. Angel Baby, good morning. So we on our way to the pink plate right now, y'all. Uptown, Germantown, no, Uptown. I'm good, enjoying the day so far. It's a nice one. Just like yesterday. And like I said, usually when it's nice, I'm outside. We on our way to go check out OG Law. He finishing up some work at the pink plate. So I want to see what that look like. And I want y'all to see what it look like. So as soon as we get to where OG Law at, we going to end this live. I'm going to sign out. And then we going to come back on OG Law Unchained. Ain't that crazy, Mr. Alexander? I love that. We could pipe that up. We really can pipe that up, Mr. Alexander, and make it something like that. They might mess around and have to put OG Law in Grand Theft Auto if we do it right. Yeah, he makes songs for organizations, like motivational, positive songs for different organizations around the city. Huh? My man do a lot. don't know, to me, right? OG is like, and I don't know if this, I don't know. I don't mean it in a negative term. OG is really like the meal ticket, man. With all his talents, OG gonna get us up out this hood. I already know it. So for me, right, even though when I got the camera, sometimes it don't look like I'm doing a whole lot of work, I make sure I help OG Law every chance I get, as much as I can. Because he doing way too much for one man to do it. So he need help. I see he need help. And he is a super generous guy. What? I don't never have to ask OG for nothing. Yeah, he definitely talented. When we working, none of that. None of that. I'm here to help him build what he had, what he got. So in order, I've been there. I already know how it go. I'm from the streets. Well, yeah, I'm from the streets. Like, in the beginning, and maybe for a while, you might have to work with no real financial compensation. But it's for the better. It's to grow something that I know can be way bigger than I ever been a part of. I know it. Oh yeah, absolutely, C1. I know I contribute. I know I contribute a lot. But at the same time, I know what's going on here. I'm not going to act like I'm dumb. Fernando. Good morning, sir. Absolutely, C1. Absolutely right. And he doing so much at the still. He can't do it all by himself. So I'm going to make sure I help him. And it give me something to do. I don't want to be sitting around doing that. Or forced to go to somebody's job and live their dreams. Yeah, help them live their dreams. And no, I'm going to be somewhere with my man, helping him live his dreams, while at the same time, because of this video, I'm doing the same thing. So we both getting what we want out of the deal. I get a chance to do the documenting, and he could be the one documenting. I'm cool with that. I know my name gonna be spoken when it's time, when it come to this camera stuff. What? I know it. Absolutely, C1. That's how it go. Now, it's crazy because just like you said, but if you use different words, it's still the same thing happening. If you say use, now it's looked at like negative, when it's really the same thing. We're using each other. You think we should go together? That would be crazy. But Beans got to be there for it to really be right. Beans got to be there. That's a decent one, though, C1. I like that. I'm going to do that live, too, when I go there. Now, when I went to the truck, originally, I had a free ticket to get food from there. And I never got time. By the time I got to the front, they wasn't taking no more tickets. It was over. And I was really at the time going for the, because I had the free ticket. Don't worry about it. We gonna be there. We gonna get there. And we gonna do Skinny Joey's live too. I'm gonna do that myself. No, I'm not going up no Ogons. Y'all see that all the way up there? Backed up. I don't know. I haven't heard that name in 100 years. I don't know. How good are you with the computer? See what the computer tell you. I'm telling you, I'm doing all types of requests. Now that since you talking and asking those questions, we could get around. That make it better. Or at least fun. As long as I know I'm not going on no wild goose chases, I'll check certain stuff myself. But yeah, we could get around. And if you don't know, we don't just do Philly. Good morning, sir. Yeah, the first day I saw the line, it was like, wow. And, you know, I heard him do an interview with somebody, and he said something about, I can't even remember the number. But I know he said he sold out. He ain't had no more bread. The first day. And that's what's up, though. I'm not surprised, man. I am not surprised. All the sporting events, he gonna make all his money. All his money going. He know what he doing. He been around for way too long. And that right there was like the super most perfect place he could have got. Without building something closer if that was possible. Now, I don't know about Unweedo. Yeah, Jersey. I'm in Jersey. I get over there a lot. I don't know how a person with a car if you live this close to another state, how you don't get there that much. What? Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that. Now, I remember hearing the name a lot, but yeah, so we on our way to go see what's a horse or a camp. I hear that. I would love to go to Australia. Love. That's one of the top places. Hello. Lob. How you doing? That police officer back there been there for a while. In Australia? Don't tell me that. I want to go have a positive experience. What's up, Lob? What you talking about? Spot the Ozzy. Okay. A mainstreamer. She look happy. I like to walk anywhere I want to walk and not worry about nothing. If I can't do that, like as soon as I cross, I'm cool over here, but if I go over there, yeah, I mean, there's some places like that in Philly. I ain't gonna say it's not. Don't worry about it, miss. I'm not about to turn on a red right here while you right there. I mean, I don't do it anyway, but she looking at me like, I know you not. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, gots. Now, this, at one point in time, this area right here, if you got up here, you was doing good. You was looked at as if you know, you was the upper class. It's still a nice area though, but as far as violence and crime, it's not what it used to be. Yup. It still look, the houses, they look better than the North Philly houses. They got lawns and, you know, nice backyards and stuff like that up here. But it ain't like it used to be. This Wessoak Lane right here. Did I do any violence? Nope. No violence. None. Now, I do some violence to defend me. Only to defend. No one bother me. No violence. From me. No need for violence. And I don't care about no talking, and I don't care either I'm going to talk or I'm not. Because I'm not with the argument. But I'm not going to hurt or try to do something to anybody for what they say. I really learned that as a kid. You can, well, no. I used to get in trouble all the time when I was a kid, right? For the, you know, cursing and going back. Well, not cursing, but arguing and going back and forth. And it's like, just because they said something to you, you don't got to say nothing back to them. That's what they used to always teach me, you know, but as a kid still. You already know my situation. I'm the dirty kid in class that stink. So they always going to mess with me and bust on me. And I used to always get in trouble for that. And when they used to tell me that back in the day, you don't, just because they called you this or they called you a name or they said your mom this, you don't got to fight them. I ain't really pay that no mind back then. But now I look at it, man, I ain't worrying about what you just said. Now I get it. I couldn't get it as a kid for nothing. What? Don't be bending all over like that. I really couldn't. Couldn't understand. What? Just let them call my mom dirty and call her a drug addict and all that. Just let them do that, huh? Let them bust on the holes in my sneakers, huh? But it hurted me then. Now, man, I don't care, man. You say what you want, man. That sounds crazy. I wouldn't have even thought about saying nothing like that, but the end of that is fun. Man, there's a fence around there, wasn't it? So I was on with something like that. No, because we'd have been cutting through there, no way. Happy Friday, X. You see your dad went out for milk and he's still out there, huh? Yeah, he ain't mess with y'all no more. He was done. I don't know about related. maybe similar characteristics or something like that, but I don't know. Okay, so we are, huh? It is nice out here, man. Mr. Fred, good morning, sir. Mama, I'm on my way to my guy OG Law, but you probably wasn't here in the beginning. What I'm gonna do is, since I have a show called OG Law Unchained, this show right here is the Early Bird Gets the Worm morning show. This gonna go off in a little bit, probably by 8. We'll be footing. In another couple minutes, it's gonna go off. And then we gonna start OG Law Unchained. Musician, carpenter, barber, artist. I mean, it all. It all. Yeah, you do. You really do. that person. Like that person, who that? A friend of a friend. You know a friend of Snoop Dogg. So you the fourth one down. So now I guess I'm supposed to be saying I know a friend of a friend of a friend of Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he do all that. Everything for sale. Custom. If you want something like that, just say you want something like that and you can get it. I'll put it up on Shopify and you go for y'all to order it. Fashion designer? Yeah, see one. Really? God's Child, Artifact. The name of his clothing line is Artifacts. Artifact. And one of the lines in Artifact is God's Child. That's for sale too, the clothing. Yeah. Not one of those you just go to the store. Not one of those you go to the store and tell them to put this on a t-shirt. None of that. The real talking to somebody the person who actually sewing the zippers on and all that. Cutting the fabric and direct contact with that person. All right, y'all, that's it. When we come back, I like this. Y'all see this in front of us? I never drove a Genesis. That's what I'm going to end up renting. If I could find one, I want to rent something like that. That's a Genesis GV80. All right, y'all, so we, happy Friday, Sly, Lil Pep. Y'all just got here. We going to get off this live and restart, and we going to be on OG Law Unchained. So just give me a couple minutes. Like I said, we getting off right now. So in a couple minutes, we going to be right back with OG Law Unchained. He want to show me the finished product of what he doing or how far he's ahead right now. Hold up. Oh. Okay, Lil Pep, yeah, go for a nature walk, record it, put some on video. You're going to mess around and have me send you a camera. That's what you're going to end up doing. Either Osmo Pocket or Osmo Action. You do need a camera. The Osmo Action to go on the front of on your bike. But you'll have to walk around with the Osmo Pocket. Okay. Because you want it to be as steady as you can, Lil Pep. As steady as you can. Walking videos, unless you got, see, the newest phones have the best stabilization built in. The older, it ain't gonna look that good holding it. Yes, sir. Cool. Slide. What's up with you? Oh, that's what you saying? I should do a Mr. Work podcast show? I don't know. I've been kind of trying to stay away from making any of it about me directly. I don't want it to look like I'm here for the shine and the spotlight and all that, because that ain't me. Now, I won't let, that hold me back, because if I need to say, all right, Mr. Work this or Mr. Work that, and put it out there more to grow and be, bigger, I'll do that. Oh, I love them. I want a Pixel bad. That's the only phone that I know is a good phone. It's Google. I already know it's a good phone. That's they really, all of them is competition. Pixel, Apple top phones, and Galaxy. I can't wait to get. I want to see what they do. I already know they good, like I said. All my stuff Google. Android Google. Like, so any phone that you have that got Android on there, that's Google. All right, y'all, let me get off here real quick. And we're going, like I said, we're going to restart in a little bit. Thank everybody for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. Peace to the next time. Hold on, fall on, I'll play all the games. Okay, then, okay. Peace to the next time. Peace, Mr. Tony.